Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Are we supposed to wait? Aren't we supposed to stand up?
No.
We're definitely not supposed to yawn, but you're
No,
Well, he's American. He's
Yeah,
allowed to yawn.
yeah,
I've heard the song before.
yeah. Because everybody on your hockey teams are Canadian.
Whatever. All the Canadian professional teams have like the best American players, right? So like Montreal has like a really good American, and Winnipeg has.
Yeah, but you didn't even take him to the Olympics, so
It's
stop
true.
complaining.
It's fair.
For a minute there, sorry, just I'm interrupting you for a second. For a minute there, I thought I saw Dave pull up a bunch of things, or sorry, Matt. And I thought they were paper towel rolls. I have one here, but and I'm like, he's like 1, 2, 3, and then it wasn't until they started focusing that I realized it was pick a brick cups, and I'm like, oh, okay. I was gonna say, Matt, how much of a mess are you gonna make?
I just knocked over a cup of Lego, so I'm making a mess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I knocked over an almost full cup of iced tea the other day. That's why I have a roll of paper towels here. Oh yeah, Matt made a mess.
I made a mess. My Lego room is a disaster zone right now.
I can tell your classic space figures are falling asleep on the Death Star. Ooh, we can't even read that. Well,
Everything got moved around because.
hold on, we're playing with a new setting here, so I'm going to.
Yeah, this is really, really small.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, let's make it bigger. The chat has an overlay now, so size.
It looks fine to me.
Oh, it's Axel. Hello, Axel. That's 150%.
Axel.
I think with the black background here, it doesn't help. So let's just try message opacity.
Oh
that's
yeah,
better.
that's way
Is
better.
that too big of a size though?
No, I don't think so.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I'll show
Like I
you.
said, something new. And that'll stay up and it'll just stream by. So they say it's supposed to improve the conversations in your chat.
Ooh.
And this way, if we misread it, at least others can read it, right?
What's the feature? I need to use that in my hat chat.
Matt, remember that link I sent you the other day? I said,
I
hey, Matt, you
watched
should watch.
it.
Did you? Did
I
you
was
really?
also.
'Cause
I was.
that's the only thing they talked about.
I was multitasking. I did play it. I did play it.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
I guess he fell asleep watching that too.
Yeah. Or something like that. Who knows?
BW always sends me the most entertaining content.
I'm trying to improve your channel, man.
I appreciate it.
Jeez, because it needs improvement. Let me
And
tell
I sent you both nice pictures of Chinese helicopters.
you did. You did. And then I made a comment about most helicopters are made in China, at least the kid toys ones. But
Now
yeah,
we're being targeted by People's Republic of China ads all the time.
maybe. We'll see.
Oh, you like Chinese helicopters? Well, wait till you see this.
Oh, jeez. So how's everybody doing today? Oh, why don't we start this? Episode 254. Talking about some interesting sets announced this week because honestly, I've had a day and I just didn't have time to come up with a snappy comment. In YouTube though, it does mention something about helicopters like usual though, so there was some snappiness there. Anyways, how's everybody doing?
Good.
That answers that question. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually been a really good week for me personally. I knock on wood. I'm going to be teaching on the west coast of California for 3 weeks and teaching
California,
high achieving high school students.
You're teaching high school students?
High achieving high school students, aka international students whose parents are wealthy enough to send them to the United States for 2 weeks to take a class. And Matt gets paid $5,000 to teach 3 weeks, so it's pretty good
for 3 weeks. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 3 weeks, and we stay in the dorms at the Santa Clara State University, so we get free housing, and we get $5,000. So if it all happens, I'm driving all the way up to California and then driving all the way back and getting
more counties to add to your list.
I have already mapped out routes.
That does not surprise us.
I should have been doing work, and instead I was like click, 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 click.
Oh, there's a county. Oh, there's a county. Oh, there's a county.
I haven't been to this one. I haven't been to this one.
The hard part.
I haven't been to this one.
It ends on a Saturday, and I'm supposed to start teaching on Monday. I can't drive. I can't drive home from California in 24 hours. Like, it's more than a 24-hour drive. So I'm gonna have to be online the first week. I will not be here on Monday. So, but my chair is the one who actually told me about the program.
Oh,
so
okay.
I tell her and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pre-record my first week's material, and I will have them just watch it. I will not be here. I will be back across America. But knock on wood, this extra money means that I can either come to Brickomania this year or next year. The tricky part is I'm going to miss the first week. And to go to Brickomania, I need to miss a second week in the same month. That might be a tough sell this year, but I might be able to go next year if I'm like, hey, I need to step out for a week to go to a cool Lego thing in Canada.
And never go back.
It's hard to. But my chair knows, like,
and claim a status as a refugee,
right,
from a depressing country.
Yeah. I looked at one point. Canada has a whole website for teachers, but shockingly, there's not a huge demand for teachers who specialize in teaching U.S. government in Canada. So
yeah.
Well, there might be a decrease right now.
Yeah.
There might be a higher demand right now because people are like, "What the hell is going on?"
I mean, if I taught math, I could get a job tomorrow, probably. But maybe I should brush up on my math skills.
Sorry, I'm still playing with
2 plus, and I'd have to learn the metric system. I mean, it's a lot. It's base 10. It's very complicated.
Yeah, because you need to be able to count by 10.
Freezing temperature means it's 0.
See, very complicated.
Oh, 8-bit. Fun.
8-bit. What?
Speaking of 0011101,
I have 4 different types of flowers that have opened in my front flower bed, and then we're hitting 25, which is a negative number for you in Canada. We're hitting 25 on Sunday night and Monday night, so I'm going to have to go cover up my flowers again with a tarp so they don't die. Paul signed up.
You know what you should have done?
What?
Not planted flowers.
Oh, I think you're saying move to Canada because they don't have to worry about that yet.
I planted tulips around the tree in front of my house in the fall and went away for the weekend and came back to find all the tulips gone from the garden or the holes I planted around the tree because the critters decided to have some dinner.
Okay, they ate your bulbs?
Yeah,
they will.
They dug up. I don't know if they dug them all up, but we had seen something that if you put them in egg cartons, it gives you put each bulb in an egg carton, and then the egg carton can hold moisture.
Yep.
So we did, and then I drove home, or I came home after the weekend, and just saw a bunch of egg cartons scattered around the garden. So I'm like,
they found all the
where did those come from?
That's like when I was a kid, we'd get the like candy and. Back in I don't know if they still even make this, but they used to make like candy that looked like fake money, and it would have like the silver foil.
Okay.
I did not understand that it was actually chocolate inside until I found the wrappers, and my dad had opened a couple and eaten the chocolate, and I'm like, wait, there's chocolate in there? Well,
did you eat my money?
Your local critters are like, ooh, thank you for wrapping our delicious bulbs in this eggshell. This is delicious.
Did you eat my money?
I don't know if I like this overlay sticking up all the time.
Dad, did you eat my money?
It works okay if you have one member of your show you'd like less. So we'll find out.
Good point. No, just joking. Sarcastically, I did that before.
Hi, everybody.
I think it would work well if we had 3 or 5.
Yeah.
Because then it would come down a bit. In fact, what we can do is we can hide the graphic for now. Maybe we'll do that.
I had enough guests on Monday's show that normally like the human faces stack on one side or the other, and then the center is like the hat that we're talking about.
Sure.
But I had enough people that it was trying to do a double stack on the side, so we were like tiny little tiny
tiny.
I was like,
Tiny presenters.
I'm like, who's gonna draw the short straw and get kicked out of the program?
Matt, you're like, we're lucky to have 4 people in our chat. You've got enough to get 2 columns on the side. Wait, hold on. Apparently, hats are more popular than Lego.
Or we just have even lamer lives that like we have like 6 regulars. Initially, I rotated, so we'd only have 4 per show.
Oh, okay.
But then one show, we had a guest that everybody wanted to chat with. So like, I was like, okay, everybody just show up. Well, the energy was really good because there was a lot of back and forth and joking. And I was like, okay, we could just do whoever's available can just join. So we just have like an open door policy now.
Yeah.
And the guest that we had has been designing hats for like years. And so everyone was like, oh yeah, I own some of his. And so everybody joined and we just had a lot of the full crew. We had the full complement.
The millionaire and his wife. The movie.
Wow.
Right. The professor. Yeah. I don't know. Gilligan's Island popped into my head. I'm sorry.
I'm impressed. And I wanted to say
Hey,
back
Jeff.
to Paul,
Yeah,
merci,
Jeff.
monsieur.
Yes.
S'il vous
Very
plaît,
nice.
français?
You just said please French. Did he not just say s'il vous? No, thank
Did I?
yes,
Please
please
French?
French.
S'il vous plaît, français.
Okay,
French, if you please.
that'll get you somewhere.
I just want to know that the only other time I was in Montreal, I read that, you know, they appreciate if you attempt to speak a little French.
Yeah.
And so I went into like a newsstand and I walked up and I just said, you know, like, you know, I said something, you know, just routine. And they spoke, you know, very rapid French back to me. And I said, I'm very sorry, but that is all the French that I know. And they were like, oh, okay. I'm like, but for a fraction of a second, they thought that I spoke French. So
Yeah,
So you
interesting.
had a pretty good accent.
I
Apparently.
I have walked into, like, in my few trips into Quebec, I have definitely walked into places and said something in French, and they just started going right away in French. And I'm like, nope. But I was like, I must have pulled off whatever it was I said. I must have pulled it off fairly well if they thought, oh, you're speaking French. Okay, no, let's go.
Well, if you're going into the store and say, oh, tabarnak, you're in.
I didn't.
well,
I walked into the church and said, tabernacle. No.
I did work for the Moroccan embassy to the United States, where French is one of the 2 official languages. And so people spoke French around me on a daily basis. I mean, I'm not going to claim that I learned to speak it, but like I could understand a bit. That I'd be like, oh, they're talking about this. You know, I couldn't keep up. So I think I could learn it with time. And I studied Latin. I was a classics major. So, you know,
So you studied it.
Latin are so close.
Yeah, one's dead and the other is no.
Oh,
The language, Latin's dead, is it? They don't know one speaks Latin now.
well, Vatican City, it's still the official language.
Does anybody actually speak it though?
They do, yeah.
Is it? Don't they always say Latin is the dead language?
Yeah,
it's
they
a-
said, but
But it's not because
matters right. They do speak it in
well,
Vatican, but
geez.
probably
they
not that often and not that frequent.
They will have conferences at the Vatican when the cardinals from all over the world, and they will sometimes speak in Latin to each other. You know, it's a second language for every single person there, so they're not super comfortable like, you know, like they would be in their native tongue, but it is a common tongue that all of the cardinals understand. So
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
it's the last place where you can speak Latin.
Yeah, there you go.
Face of the earth.
If you can get in.
If somebody might understand, right?
Yeah.
So when I was a classics major, one of my good friends, she was raised Catholic, and she would go to Latin camp that was sponsored by the Catholic Church, and they would like try to only speak Latin to each other, and they would try to invent like new Latin words for words like the internet, like they would brainstorm about how to say that in Latin. And she was like, it's actually a lot of fun, but she goes, every once in a while, you just want to say something and you can't figure out how to say it in Latin. It's so aggravating. So like you just like spit it out in English and be like, I'm sorry. I just couldn't take the time to
It was Canadian camp, so that's why there's a lot of stories. No.
Sorry.
So yeah,
eh?
what did we actually say? What we were working on? What we were doing? I don't remember if we even
No.
got there yet.
No, we
Well,
didn't.
what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we working on?
What do we do?
Matt's showing us something in a bag.
Stickers.
No,
so
parts.
when our local Lego convention happened, it's the hall is right next to where our local ECHL hockey arena plays, and so they co-sponsored. They actually had it was Lego night at the minor league hockey team, and the first 400 people got a build a puck kit.
Oh.
And this is it. And so one of the members, I couldn't go because I had my own league game at the same time that day. And I was like, I would have really liked to have gone. And so I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get one of the Build-A-Pucks. And so a friend of mine gave me theirs. So that was sweet. So there's my brick built mini puck, and you can put a little sticker on it. It has the Gwinnett Gladiator logo. So this is the logo of the team.
Gotcha.
And you put it on the round white piece in the middle.
Are those three things that they're putting together at the top? Is that the puck?
Yes, it's tiny.
I was gonna say it's not even round.
No, it's not really.
It's.
I can build it on camera.
It's a tiny puck.
It's only three pieces. I think we could build it off camera even.
And then I didn't have this to show off, but Citizen Brick was here, and
hold on, let me full screen you because I don't know what that is.
No, it's the John Carpenter's The Thing, where they're in Antarctica and they find this like crashed spaceship, or no, it infects them. So this is when they get turned into the alien, and then this is what's his name, who's in the movie. So
that's Bob.
It's Bob, Jedi Bob.
Bob.
I don't know. I don't watch.
And then I talked about this last week, but here's my trophy. So it can go up here on the shelf of all the other trophies.
Can I be evil?
Yes.
I have to dust mine off.
Oh yes.
I'm evil because I have two.
You do. You were a winner.
2 years.
That's why I can't come back.
That's why I didn't. That's not why I didn't come back. But everything I brought won once. So no, that's not true.
He had no more mountains left to climb.
I had no more mountains left to build.
He was like Alexander after he finished conquering. Oh, pardon me. I just I just happened to get out my best large building nominee. Oh, wait.
Hold my beer.
Wait, what's this? Oh, it's the Brick Slopes Best of Art.
I got a 1x2 brick from Brick World, so mine's better.
That's because you actually won. I just got nominated.
One last. Do you have one from Brick Fair, Alabama, Matt? Do you? No, anyways, okay.
No, but they do join together to make one massive trophy.
Which you can tip over anytime. I haven't been yet to Brick Slopes, so I haven't won yet.
He's still angry that I knocked his mosaic.
I'm being sarcastic.
At the end of his show.
Yeah, that was the award-winning mosaic.
I know, that's right.
No, that would have been the year before, maybe. Anyway. So,
this is the content that people come here for. So we hope you are all entertained.
No, I was just being.
Aren't you entertained?
I feel weird after doing that because it's like I'm not trying to show off things I've won, but
you're gonna lose your reputation as a nice Canadian now.
Yeah,
we're gonna be like, he was a braggart.
Well, it's just a reputation.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Yeah, you should see him in the private chat, everybody. The gloves come off. He was very insulting with French Canadian culture. It was all behind the scenes. So
I was okay.
Yes.
I forget did I say tabernacle or something?
You did like a minute ago.
No, I meant
I did.
Anyways, Dave, how are you doing? What are you doing? Let's change this up.
I wasn't here last week because I was at a show with my wife. It was like kind of our St. Valentine's celebration away from the kids. It was a pretty good show. Really like good comedian, like Quebec based comedian. Really, really funny. So we had a really good time. Lego wise, I didn't build much, but I did start a campaign. I went all across Classic Space Facebook groups, and I kind of drummed up trying to rally people around voting for space related projects in the Bricklink Designer Program.
Good idea.
Because I mean, in that program, you often see city-based sets. You always see castle-based sets, but you never see space-built sets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was trying to like rally up people in the space community, saying, "Hey, you guys want to see more like Lego doing more space stuff, like the Galaxy Explorer, like the Blacktron Cruiser, the Blacktron Renegade. I mean, you need to vote for these projects. You got to send Lego a message saying, "Hey, we want more of these space sets." So yeah, I basically made a message and a plea for members of these communities, saying you need to vote for these projects, and I did put in links to all the space related projects in the Bricklink Designer Program. So all they had to do was like click the link and just say love it. They click the love it emoji, and it doesn't cost you a dime. It doesn't commit you to buying these sets. It's just sending a message to Lego saying we want more of these sets. So hopefully people vote for. And I'm not asking for. You don't have to vote for every project, but at least vote for your favorite ones and send a message.
There's a coordination.
Hopefully we'll get like 1 or 2 projects past the second phase. So
I feel like castle people do all turn out and vote for the castle stuff, and like the space people, they just don't work together. I mean, I think it's a coordination problem, truthfully.
Yeah, and I did get a few comments that were like criticism, like, yeah, but this project is. I mean, like, this is not the time to like be picky and or criticize Legos, because I got comments saying, "Oh well, we did vote for the GWST project and Lego rejected it in Lego's ideas," and I'm like, yeah, but this is not. I know we can criticize Lego on their process, but this is not a post about that. This is a post about let's get together, let's support these projects, and if you don't like them, don't buy in at the end. But
yeah, let's at least get some in.
Yeah, and I got also one comment saying, "Well, I did get enough space sets in the last 2 years, so."
So therefore I don't need any. Nice.
And he was like, did you buy all the sets? I'm like, yeah, I did buy all the sets, dude. And I want more. So and I did have it did feature my I would need more space logo. So
space. For sure. I just Maxwell was asking where to find the link for the Series 10 Bricklink Designer Program stuff, so it's there now.
And you can actually filter by themes, so you can actually.
Yes. Shall we pull
it up? Yeah, you can actually filter by space and see all the space projects.
Yeah, I think we kind of did that. Oh, you weren't here last week. That's right. We did talk about it last week. Hold on, let me pull it back up here. Matt, you might get thrown behind the wall. As I am now.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me turn that overlay off for now. No, not like that.
Stupid machine.
Move. There we go. Let's move back to here.
You know what would be even funnier is if it went away and then it would pop back as an overlay every time someone made a new comment.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
We would get buried like out of the blue, like it would pop in. Like, where did that go?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, was maybe just even a fade option, like if the message has been up for 2 or 3 minutes and faded away, right? But
yeah,
I mean, it's made for a lot of people commenting. Like, if just before we talk about this, I'll just go back into that chat. Let me just throw it back up here. Show on stream. So, well, you can see how large it is, but there's like a demo mode where you can just kind of see it's kind of saying this is how it would look type thing. And it actually goes all the way to the top, which I don't necessarily like either. Oh, we can shorten it. Okay. So things would roll through that way. But I'm assuming you can see that on the screen that it's showing.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. You can never have enough space. All right. Anyways, let me just hide this again for a few minutes. Maybe I should have a different scene with an overlay. But okay. So yeah, Bricklink Designer Program. There is, as Dave mentioned, there is a filter at the top. Medieval, castle, vehicle, boat, train, art, object, space, sci-fi, fantasy, building, floral, nature, animal, history, period, and pirate. So obviously we're going to click on medieval castle, right?
No.
No.
Space.
Space. Oh, space. Okay.
Space pirates.
Space pirate. No, you can't.
And
you can't. There. I want to see space pirates now. Because that's what I chose.
Where's the overlap, people? Come on. Work with us. I like the diner.
Yeah, there's like there's two ideas for diners, different ideas, and both are great. In my
Matt,
opinion.
what just happened? You just dropped out of the picture, but you're still there. I can't hear you.
Add me back in. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I hit the button twice because it was slow, and then
I've sat in the host chair. I know what that's like.
Come back. I'm looking to upgrade this laptop. So if we do see any ads pop up as we're going through, I shouldn't get any more ads anyhow. Thank you, Dave, by the way, for that hint.
The ad blocker.
The ad blocker. But if you see like ads for laptops, it's because I'm looking for a better laptop. Because this one it's functional, but the graphics, like my YouTube videos pause when I'm trying to open up like Digital Designer. And I'm like, because the graphics card just can't handle the amount of processing. It's like, yeah, that's not good. Okay. So yeah, Matt, you had mentioned last week that you like the diner as well.
Yes.
But yeah, what were you saying, Dave?
There's actually two ideas for space diners.
For space diners, okay.
You can never have too many.
This one and there's another one if you.
I'm scrolling. I'm getting there. Some of these don't look spacey.
Needs more rockets.
Did I turn off the filter for space? Oh, fantasy. Okay. I was like, why is steampunk coming up? So fantasy, like that looks more castle than.
Yeah.
So.
If you're a certain age, you'll remember this. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Look, boss, the plane.
With Ricardo Montalban.
I have to go to like another page. Elven Academy. Yeah, it would have been nicer if they kind of broke it down further, but I guess it is better this way because then if you had fantasy space, then you would. Yeah, anyway. The planetary
fantasy, my mind goes somewhere completely different. But
okay, you think of the Lego the Lego knockoff product? Oh, this space diner, Dave?
Yeah.
No, different.
No, it's another one actually.
Oh, but you said there were two, so I've already found two.
But
so you say there's actually three.
Yeah, but this one is the one you just showed isn't like really spacey.
Well, I was going to say it wasn't that. It wouldn't be one that I would think you might promote. There is no other space diner.
I'm gonna drop you a link to the post I made, so it's gonna be easier to find.
Yeah, that could help.
Things.
Let
me.
Oh, that's
ShipStation. Talk about something else while I find my link.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Bananas. Oh, the helmet space diners. This one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know what they need?
Yeah, the helmet. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Someone needs to build you know how they have like the giant maxi figures now? Like you can someone needs to build like the giant space tanks for the ones that we don't have to make the spacemen in every color. Like you just build like the giant air tanks.
Well, they also need the printed logo in every color.
That's true.
So, yeah, once Dave provides that, we can throw that back up. But anyways, I'll quickly go over what I did this week. I found some sets that I decided to put into my store. Notice the dollar price there in Canadian, and know that this is a $35 Canadian set. And there's 10 of them sitting on the shelf. So
you bought them all to put in your Bricklink?
I bought them all. I haven't put them in my store yet, but it's about 70. I think it worked out to like 70% of the Like 10 of these would be at $139, and I can sell them for about $700 or $800 in parts.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, okay. I haven't put them in my store. I worry that Lime might not sell that well because they are the Lime car, but it's like, meh, we'll see what happens. I've made bad decisions in the past. I did build a set this week, and I had posted this picture in one of our chats to say, hey, ignore my scratched up dinner table, but hey, can anybody guess what I'm building? And
we're gonna start a GoFundMe to get you a new table.
New table, yeah. This is the table I've had for like 20 years. I just realized that this part looks. I don't know if that's just the angle with the shade of the light. That looks weird. Anyways, can anybody guess the set?
Is that a flux capacitor?
That is a flux capacitor. So it's the DeLorean. You might have known that already, though. Yeah. So I built the DeLorean this weekend.
I did not know that. It looked like a flux capacitor.
Yeah. I just realized that like my dinner table doesn't look so bad here. I mean, right around that seam it does, and I'm like, wow, that's macro mode then, because it's come in and pulled all the details. Anyways,
Jeff, I just dropped the link in the private chat.
In private? Okay, I'll pull it up in a minute.
At least it doesn't look like you live in an underground concrete bunker like in the official Lego display.
This is true, and I do have Triscuits in the house, but I received some stuff for not to Valentine's Day this weekend because it was my birthday. So someone liked me enough to buy me a couple sets, and I got some gift for purchase poly bags with it. The Creator Castle I built right away, and it's the first time that I've seen the box style. I mean, I've seen this box style shown in some of the Instagrammer type people's unboxings, but these boxes are designed to actually fold completely flat because they're two pieces and stuff. So that was actually kind of interesting. It was all paper bags. It's like, wow, I feel like I'm in the future. So I built a castle. And the castle's interesting. I'm not, it's not one I'm going to keep together, I think, because I'm going to use the parts for other things, for other castle stuff. But it was an okay build. It was interesting. I mean, a lot of the areas can only really hold, like only have one or two studs to stand on and stuff. And the towers are extremely small. But I mean, it's a fun build. And if I'm thinking if you got two or three of these, you'd probably be able to make a pretty decent castle.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it a nice play set if you like?
Yeah.
You playing with your kids?
Yeah, I mean,
I was eyeballing this set.
Yeah.
And it is on my camel watch list.
Yeah.
Because I would probably build this with one of my kids and playing with it.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the whole in the back here, it's all open in the back. Like there's a dining area. There's a horse stable here with this is what they're using for the door for the horse, so the horse's head can stick out. Coincidentally, the horses are all brick built, and I don't have a picture of it here, but the horses are all brick built, and those are actually kind of interesting to build. Although the hoofs are a little weird, like they don't quite sit right in my opinion, but I mean it's just some weird angles on it. Yeah, I think you'd have fun building it with the kids and stuff.
And playing with the castle?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice play set.
I mean, it only comes with one bad guy, it like comes with like the one character, this probably isn't the right this guy here with the right. So
he's a serpent. Yeah, he's definitely a bad guy.
You could throw in some space aliens as the bad guys. I mean,
well, this is maybe true too.
After cowboys and aliens, knights and aliens.
And then my next picture is actually improved since the last one. I've been working on Army. I got all my parts for the. I'm trying to get to the next picture here. Why can't I
make yourself big, Jeff?
No, because I'm just trying to get to the next picture. I just was trying to because the picture shows
make yourself big, Jeff.
Make yourself big. Yeah, so that's the same picture, except the only difference is that those guys with no legs have legs now, because the legs came in just the other day.
Oh, I thought they were buried in sand.
Yes, it is actually quicksand. That is true. But yeah, this will be the biggest.
Sire, we're sinking. I don't care. I'm noble.
This is the extent of this army. I'm not going to make them any bigger. I just like the last three characters here were all the characters from the castle plus the king. So I was making them knights.
But they
And I
don't
just
have
had
any helmets.
10 of everybody else. Well, I do actually. Okay, fine. That's the other thing I fixed. I'm short a couple of shields still because
You could tell
they-
Jeff is more
Knights
well,
without shields.
well,
you could tell that the aristocracy, they don't care about the regular people. They don't
No.
bother with shields. They're just
you
cannon
don't need.
fodder.
I have
helmets,
shields on order.
or
okay?
hair.
Jeez. In that order that I did get with those legs, I got hit with duties again.
He said duty.
So I did.
Duty.
But I did get like I said, the legs for those characters, and I got the other torsos and shields for the other two Gumball Machine characters. So it was a nice order to get. I didn't mind having to pay some money just to get it at the door, but anyway.
Well, you gotta get reimbursed. So
yeah, it's just such a hassle.
yeah, I know. I definitely, that part on Lego, bad Lego.
Yeah,
Do better.
do better.
What do you have to do to get reimbursed? Do you have to like apply on the Lego website or something?
You have to find the page to send them the issue again, or to send them the.
Well, you basically have to write an email to Lego saying, "Hey, I had to pay duties on that order," and usually, if it's the first time, they usually just say, "Okay, we're going just send us what you paid and we'll reimburse you."
Yeah.
But the second and third time around, they start to ask, "Well, give us the paperwork and show us the paperwork, and we'll reimburse you when we get the paperwork." Like,
And I've had them say that like every time I went. I said that the last time I did two at the same time because I literally had two payments come in within a week, and they asked me to send both paperworks, but I only got reimbursed for the one, and I'm like, ugh. Yes, I should probably go back and say, hey, you didn't do the other one, but I don't know. It's a hassle because they haven't figured out the way to actually properly do it here. But anyways, all right, Dave's link is here. Actually, I'll throw this link into the group chat here too. I think that's probably why you suggested.
I did drop it.
Yeah, I have. Well, this is the link you shared. I'm not part of the group because it said join. But yeah, it's like Dave's listed off all the. Are these all the space ones?
It's a very select group. Only certain people get invited.
Are these all the space ones, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these are the projects that I did.
Oh, so they're
get like a close relation to either classic space or space theme in general. Like,
okay, so you curated the list and got rid of the stuff you didn't like.
Basically, just his friends got on it.
Pretty much, yeah. Of course, we're joking.
Oh, I did say in I don't know if that post has the mention, but I did mention in many posts that I have no relations whatsoever with the creators or the creations.
Yeah.
So
you mentioned it here.
Just
Tintin.
Yeah, actually mentioned we're getting a Tintin space rocket.
Okay.
Do you know we've seen the pictures. It was with the Godzilla. It was an ideas project at the same time as Godzilla, and I'm like, is Godzilla to scale?
Yeah.
And sorry, actually, you're still waiting for your December order. I did see someone on the Discord server for Bricks and Pieces just say the other day that they finally got their order finally shipped from December. So there must have been a part that was really hard for them to get back in, and they were holding back a bunch of orders. So hopefully it's at least shipped for you. So
I got these in recently. They're beautiful.
Ooh.
yeah.
They come packaged like 4 to a bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Should we jump into the news since we're already in the news view? I'm not going to. Well, hold on.
This week.
I paused.
This week in the news.
You figured out how to work the buttons. I'm gonna not put the news up on the side or the comments up on the side right now, just because. Well, actually, it probably would work on this one. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, we'll leave it off.
We might as well play with it the whole show and see if
Yeah, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so let me just throw it back up.
You can cover up the American.
No, because we're on this side, so it's just a question now of show on stream. But it's not. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's right. That's what we want.
Mega Jeff. Mega Jeff.
Other than that, yeah. Okay. All right. So first up, Lego Ideas February update for 15th of the month. There are 41 projects in total now, and these are the new ones that were added this week. The first one being Beetlejuice by Maitland and Dietz House. Maitland Dietz House. Sorry, that's the project name, by Brick Project. We've seen a few of these before, so this might be a reappearance of the same one from previous. It might be a new version of it. Hard to tell because there have been so many.
Yeah.
There's also La Belle Rue by
La Belle Ruelle.
That's what I said. By Sandfag.
Sure.
Obviously,
sure,
you didn't hear me.
Jeff.
The ELLE was silent. Don't you know?
No. Hey, where'd Jeff go?
Oh, what's going on now?
He hit himself as a consequence for that mangled front.
What just happened there?
My comments.
That was not me at all.
His brick materials. Oh, so you were mentioning the tulips earlier while you play around. I planted tulips. I planted tulips 3 years ago, and I was just so excited because the first year I had some that came up and flowered. And then the next year they produced stems, but there were no flowers. And it turns out that where I live, you actually have to dig up your tulips and put them in the freezer because it doesn't get cold enough in the winter for them to flower.
Oh, well, there you go.
And Matt is too lazy to do that, so I don't have tulips.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way,
happened.
Axel, my wife did watch the Muppet Show.
I did too.
And she enjoyed it. My kids enjoyed it.
I did too, and I was at my girlfriend's house, and she was busy working on her letter to her friend type stuff, and I said, I'm going to throw this on because they're bringing back the show from when I was a kid. And she's like, okay. And she just thought I was watching Muppets in general because she knows what the Muppets are. She's never watched the Muppet Show.
Okay.
And the second it started playing and the music is the exact same, I just looked at her and I just sang the whole song to her. And she's like, is this the first time you watched the show? And I'm like, yeah, this one. Identical to the show I watched.
So at the end of the Lego convention here, my guest was Skip, who's the VP of Gateful. So the show's over. We're just sitting around in the living room, just chatting. And we were on YouTube and they had the most unhinged guests that appeared on the Muppet Show. And it was like a top 10 countdown. Yeah. It was funny. We were watching it and I was like, we actually can watch all the old Muppet Show episodes, I think on HBO. They have them archived. So we went in and we started watching like Carol Burnett is on the Muppet Show. It was really fun.
Yeah. Okay. So it's, I think, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what happened with chat. It looks like chat crashed, or the pop-up chat crashed and just caused our screen to go wonky. Because it dropped me out for a second, but you guys were still there, and I was busy reading the news over here. So, anyways, speaking of tulips, yes, the Tulip Field Windmill, his brick materials. This would be a nice one. I won't argue to this.
It's pretty.
It is very pretty, and with all the new tulip bulbs we have, that it makes total sense.
Not to scale, but
No. Well, yeah, could be.
The tulip bulbs, though, are not really to scale.
To scale to what?
Minifig scale.
The lighthouse.
The tulip bulbs are mini. Well, no, they're a little bit big for minifig scale. But anyways, Shakespeare's Globe by SJ Workshop. I think it's the first time we've seen a Shakespeare mock like this.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Castle Dracula by Ian Ha.
The Canadian version is Dracula, but
no,
Dracula.
I said Dracula originally. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
The southern version is Drink Cola, but anyways,
that's fair. That's totally fair.
Dracula.
Hydroponic Collection by Magic Bricks being the last one here. So.
Dracula.
Oh no, not the last one. And a terrarium collection by Miniature Ecosystems. There's two by Magic Bricks. Hydroponic Collection and the Terrarium Collection Miniature Ecosystem, both by Magic Bricks. Interesting.
I would be excited if we got that many trans-clear round part. Oh, the inverse light bulb one. How is that even made?
Inverse light bulb already exists. All those parts exist, just not in trans clear.
Yeah,
got it.
It's like I think
It's
it's
the balloon.
Yeah,
the
balloon piece.
But I mean,
it's
this one
transfer.
here is like the old classic space,
Yeah.
or the old like Futron quarter domes.
Well,
so-
the hexagonal.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought. Well, I guess. No,
I don't think that's going to get made, but
No, this is
No.
Lego Ideas. Is not Bricklink Design Program because those parts don't exist. I don't even think the mold exists. And also a vintage billiard table by GoldenEye. I am still waiting for all the parts to build a good size vintage billiard table. I'm waiting for a couple of colors still to come in or to become available. And it would be a larger scale than this one because my pool balls would be like two or three studs wide, I think. I'm thinking these ones are just the domes with the Technic-Axle on the bottom type stuff that they have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be my guess. Not 100% sure.
It'd be really hard to break that set with them anchored.
Well, they wouldn't be necessarily locked in, but well, I mean, they might be locked in this picture. Who knows? There's also Sea Friends by Tobnak. Not
Tabernac.
No,
Tabernac.
not Tabernac.
Oh,
You just like swearing.
I'm not voting for him then.
I would buy that. I would buy that set.
Would you?
Tabernac.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we did mention last week, but if you want to read up more about Joe Mino, the Brick Fan, posted
I didn't know him, but I know of him.
Yeah.
And I was sanded by.
Yeah, I was. Every time I saw someone posting stuff this week, and I was just like, sad to see. And it's funny how many people like they tag Joe in the post, so then you see something from Joe appear, and you're like, wait, oh no, okay, that's what they've done. But yeah, definitely, if you get a chance, go head over to Brick Fan and read this article from February 12th, talking about Joe. It's actually very short because it's only one paragraph. Short read. And I mean, just look up Joe Mino on Facebook, and you can see all the love for him that.
Well, and especially in the pre-internet Lego days, Brick Journal was like how you saw mocks. I mean,
we had
okay. For me, it was one of the first places I saw like really big eye-opening mocks.
Yeah,
I think it was it's not pre-internet, but I think pre-social media.
Yeah. That's a better way of saying it, I would say. I was going to say also just what was I going to say now? Crap. It's one of those days.
You're going to say Matt should stop interrupting me because I lose my power.
No. I was going to say something to your comments about pre-internet. The Brick Journal was harder for us to get outside, or not as available outside of the States.
Okay.
Because we had to definitely pay more fees to get them shipped up to us and stuff.
Got it.
So unfortunately, I never got a chance to subscribe to it or anything, just because the price was a little too high for that.
Well, that was my experience with the British one that they had, the Brick Magazine, or I forget the name of it. I subscribed for 2 years, but it cost a lot of money to ship it from the UK to the US. And eventually I was like, it's like $60 a year. The photography was gorgeous, but I was like, I could buy a pretty decent Lego set for $60. It's like,
I think Brick Journal, based on this, for over 20 years, Joe works, helped to showcase the fan community. So it was early 2000s that Brick Journal was available. When you guys said pre-internet, I was like, no, it's not.
No, not pre-internet. It was pre-social media.
Social media, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Back in the days, you could online. You could see mocks in either Brickshelf or
Flickr.
In Flickr. Well, Flickr was a little modern, later on, but mock pages. You remember
mock pages? There was one other one too,
and some internet forums like BTB and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think maybe I'm thinking of mock pages because that's no longer around either. Anyways, there's a make and take this weekend, February 22nd, from 12 to 2 at most Lego stores. And as usual, if you go to Lego Store in Garden State in Paramus, New Jersey, and the Lego Store in University Place in Orem, Utah, their events will be on the 21st because the 22nd is a Sunday. And those ones are closed on Sundays, I guess.
the Utah one doesn't surprise me, but New Jersey, like,
yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the mall isn't open or something, or
yeah, I guess
It's because of the Jersey Shore.
I mean, is
that's right. That's when they do the filming all the time.
Is it
right?
owned by like a Seventh-day Adventist or something? Like, it's
no
very
idea.
weird in America to have a mall be closed on a Sunday. Like, that's
Well,
weird.
the store is closed. It doesn't say necessarily the mall is.
I'm assuming though it's because the mall is closed, because Lego certainly doesn't care about being open on Sundays.
Well, but if the owner of that Lego store doesn't want to work on Sunday.
But doesn't Lego own
maybe,
all of the?
You know what? Maybe sarcastically, maybe the Lego store shares a Chick-fil-A location because they close on Sundays too. Anyway,
could be.
Yeah. So if you like this little puppy, it's available for make and take this week and on Sunday. All right. We were talking about Bricklink Designer Program earlier. The Series 10, Series 7, when it was available or became available at the beginning of this week, free for pre-order. Oh yeah, Monday. That's the beginning of this week. That is not an incorrect statement. I
didn't say you were incorrect. I was just being more precise.
Fair. All of them have surpassed 3,000 copies already pre-ordered. They will be available till February 23rd. And there's links here. Again, prices are in American. But the privateer frigate is actually very huge or very large from what I've seen. It's a lot wider than I thought it was. 350 bucks. Walt
and
robot.
The for the frigate, you can actually the designer actually put out a PDF of the sails that you can print out and
attach.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually have it with the sails out.
Yeah, I decided there's you got 4 days left. 4 days and 17 hours. So I pulled them up in Canadian because hey, why not? It's better pricing. $489 for the frigate, the boat. Walt is $54.99 Canadian. The sushi restaurant is available for $389.99.
That's the one I might still order it before it closes. I haven't ordered it.
Yeah, 4 days. The Alchemist shop is $269.99, and the antique collection is $154.99. The Alchemist shop is kind of interesting to me.
Okay.
I like Walt's as well.
Yeah, Walt is really nice.
The sushi restaurant's kind of interesting, but I mean, I might spend. What? What?
I'm going to tell your significant other you said that.
What?
The sushi restaurant's kind of
my Chinese significant other.
Doesn't she like sushi?
Not.
Yeah, it's your anti-Asian attitude. That's how I'm talking.
My sushi is Japanese, but she'll eat sushi, but we've never gone out for sushi because I'm not a big sushi fan.
I'm just teasing you.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Good sushi.
I might pick up a Waltz, maybe, possibly. We'll see. I don't know. I might just get the instructions for it and build it later too, right?
What did you like about the other one? The one that's down?
Just because it is castle themed. It would go well with the blacksmith shop one that came out.
What did you like the fact that it kind of looks bent or curvy?
Yeah, I like that too. It looks a little worn out and decrepit. Yeah,
like us.
Yeah, like us. Definitely like you guys for sure, not like me. Anyways, if anybody
wants... the guy who just had his birthday.
Yeah, I know. 1 year closer to.
What was it? Did you turn 100? Are you still young enough to build Lego?
I'm still young enough to build Lego. Tiago recently reviewed the Ford Model T set, and he found a build that is illegal. It has always been illegal from Lego, but in the instructions, it actually shows to put a headlight brick behind another headlight brick with one plate offset, and you can see the bend in this brick. And this is definitely an illegal build. I remember from many years in the past because this stud sticks out beyond the surface of the brick. And they actually have this build in here, and then you're supposed to cap it off together. So you're supposed to push something down on top of it. And at some point, that's going to stress out the parts. So hopefully Lego rectifies that at some point.
So why would they need to do that? Because they have to use the empty side of the back of that headlight brick? Is that why they used it?
No, the other headlight. So the headlight brick on front has a tile on it.
Got it.
You can see it kind of here. So they've got something for display purposes on the front of that. But they also needed 2 holes here. And it's weird that they just didn't use a 2 Technic one, like 2 of these.
Yeah.
But the only thing I can think of is maybe because the Technic brick. No, I don't know. It's weird. Like they could use a 1x2 Technic brick instead with the 2 holes or something.
Yeah.
It's just odd. I'm wondering, is it possible they were over budget on parts and they had to cut one out, or? But again, they had the brown ones right here, so they could have used that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because Technic bricks there would definitely be better.
Yeah. At least for the back one, because they would be flush.
And it's just like you just need like a hole to have that.
Yeah. Oh, actually, here's another interesting one. This is in one of the Spider-Man sets, so they're using a black fez on the top, which does stick out on the back a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as horrible because it's not being attached to anything, but it's
so it doesn't stress the brick because it's not attached at the top. So
it's criminal.
I mean, it's not flush. It's not flush, but
it could potentially stress the bottom a little bit, but probably wouldn't cause any damage.
Yeah.
I'm calling the Lego police.
We already did, and he's already reported it. Anyways, all right. As you know, we talked about the brick, the horrendous brick shoes, the Crocs,
the dangerous
that were on sale.
Dangerous clogs
that were on sale for $200 Canadian. The sale they became available on the 16th of February. Which was only a few days ago, and they sold out.
Did they really?
They sold out. Now, I think this is a marketing ploy.
Okay.
If you select a size, I mean, this is the American site, but everything's sold out. I'm guessing they had 10 or 20 copies of each, or some fairly small number. That they didn't. It was more of a marketing thing. It's like, hey, look at the horrendous things we did to kind of promote the fact that Lego and Crocs are working together. And they just had, and it might have been hundreds of units versus thousands or tens of thousands. I mean, they are making multiple shoe sizes, so there was, I don't know how many units you make of each.
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
There goes my dream.
Somebody's gonna trip over those, and they're gonna sue Lego and Croc for bodily damage or something like that, and Lego's gonna just pull the plug on those.
Well, and I do recall on the Croc website, if you go there, and I don't know if it actually says it here. Let's just look.
I'm gonna come up to Brick-O-Me and trip over some and sue them in Canada. Will I get a larger settlement there?
No, we don't.
You should trip over it. Yeah, it should. If you're gonna trip somewhere, trip in the States.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So I did see, and maybe it was on the actual Croc website. Let me just see if they're available there.
So while you're looking at that, I actually came across a graphic a year or two ago that showed that Crocs profitability skyrocketed after they started doing these co-branded shoes items with specific consumer products, and this has been like a gold mine for them.
Okay.
Because they get people who maybe would not otherwise buy Crocs, but they'll pay extra if it has this branding on it.
Or if it has a Disney thingy or whatever with it.
Yep.
So when I originally looked up the Croc page, like obviously they've just got a sold out moniker here now, and I don't know that you can actually get into the page, but it actually did say not intended for long time wear, like that. Like it was specifically saying, don't wear them all the time. But I'm surprised the Lego site doesn't say anything like that on these. I mean, I don't know if there's any fine print here that's missing. But
well, no matter what, they're going to get sued because the warning didn't actually say don't wear them while trying to walk.
Costume only. Do not ever use.
Do not ever use. I mean, I saw a promotional video where I think an influencer wore them like at a gala or something, but just the way he was walking, you could see that he was an asshole, and it's very dangerous. I mean, you cannot have footwear that's square like that. You're gonna trip over yourself at one point.
So, especially since it says each oversized pair.
It's like trying to wear diving slippers and walk around not in the water, right?
Yeah. So somebody's gonna trip over themselves. It's gonna hurt themselves. They either break an arm or break a shoulder or something like that. Dislocate a shoulder or
think of them as your partner for anywhere your creativity takes you. We're allowed to build Lego in the hospital.
Yeah.
And
so I'm telling you, Lego, you're gonna get sued. Not by me because I'm not buying those, but someone's gonna sue you for bodily damage, and you're just gonna have to take them off the market. So
it's not lawn darts, though. I mean,
and I for some reason the word gift idea is actually one word in this one. It's like not gift.
So yeah, I mean, if Kinder Surprises are illegal in the States, these should be illegal too.
These are. I was honestly joking around that if they ever went on clearance, I might get them as a joke. But it looks like that dream will never come to pass.
I mean, it doesn't mean that they're not going to restock them. They're just currently sold out, right? Like I said, I'm guessing that they just made such a low amount.
Yeah. So when the Adidas branded Lego branded,
see some like they send those to every influencer they have on their list. So
so they already got rid of
them at conventions popping up.
And Jeff Sass saying, does anybody sue them when they step on Lego bricks or on the bricks? I don't know if there's ever been a lawsuit about that, like from an American that, hey, I stepped on a Lego brick and it cut my foot open, and then I didn't care about it and got gangrene. No. All right. Announced this week, or we talked about the duck last week. It was announced the gift of purchase, and it's currently available as a GWP from now to the 24th of February at 130 Canadian, while supplies last. It doesn't work. It does work with pre-orders, but it doesn't work with standard bricks and pieces orders. It works for best sellers. So, which means I had to add an extra. I had to spend an extra $30 because I had $30 in parts. But I'm going to get some of these duckies because they're cute, and I'll never build them.
So I had $60 in parts, and I added the fry truck to my order, and I got the Penguin GWP, which I then sold for almost the price of the set. So basically, I got this for $5. So
$5. And as I said in our private chat a while back, who you can't say no to $5 fries.
No, you can't,
because it's the fry truck.
That's right.
All right. Next up, we have
these are supposed to be fries in their hand, not golden minerals.
It looks like some awesome churros. Churros.
All right, time for set announcements this week. There was actually a few of them.
Maersk Blue.
February 12th. No, not.
Not?
No, it's Dark Azure or Medium Azure.
Boo.
Yeah, Maersk Blue was retired when they brought out the Medium Azure because they're pretty close, but not quite. So the dual fuel container vessel from Maersk was officially announced. Dual fuel means it runs on, I think, an ethanol based or diesel or whatever.
Ethanol and recycled farts.
Something like that. Yeah. Announced. So it's announced for March release.
French fry oil.
The set has 1,516 pieces. To retail for $150 US. This is the return of the Maersk partnership after 12 years with a smaller version of this ship. So it is a very small scale. Like these are 2 wide containers, and originally I thought these were all 1x2 tiles, but thankfully they're 2x6 tiles, and like they made up to, which is the printing on the side. So I was like, oh, okay. But definitely a smaller version than what we've had in the past for a ship. I don't know. It's so this is the Anne Maersk, ANE, and I don't really have much to say about it. Other than the funny thing was there you can remove part of the crew cabin here. Yeah. I think there's the picture of the tiles or the The containers. Yeah, you can remove part of the bridge, and inside is a minifig scale break room. But there's no minifigs.
But apparently, it's the replica of the break room in the ship. Actually.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
It's a big. So it's a small break room because it's only 6 studs wide. But anyways, yeah. And they did build in the gangplank or the boarding ramp for the boat in this model.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So
here's it is in mini scale, but we're going to build in the gangplank.
Yeah. And as in the earlier years, I owned the last Maersk ship because it was in Maersk Blue, at least the very first version of it. The second version came out in the medium azure color, and at that point I didn't buy it at that point. But He's
a purist.
No, I just have a love for Maersk Blue, and I think I got my white whale the other month, which is Maersk Blue. Thank you, Dave Cowdays. But I'm just trying to put
it's owned by Pierre Normandin.
Yes, which I didn't actually know that.
What?
I did not know Pierre Normandin, or no, as he said it,
from Quebec. Pierre Normandin
from Quebec. Used to be he's now like a team lead, I think, at Lego, right?
Yeah, he's a lead designer.
A lead designer, yeah.
So he was the creator behind it.
He was behind some of the Cafe Corner buildings. He was like some of the earlier ones.
Okay.
A lot of the city sets in the early 2000s were his. Like some of the nice vehicles and stuff. Also announced this week was the Technic McLaren MCL 39 F1 car. Now, these pictures had been leaked previously in that Lego had accidentally added those pictures to the Speed Champion version of the set. So we have had a look at it in the past, but it's now been officially announced. It's yet another F1 car.
Collect them all.
Releasing March 1st, 1,675 pieces, and it retails for $229 US. It's a 1/8 scale model, so it's one of the larger vehicle styles that they have. And it features the world champion McLaren from the 2025 season. So apparently McLaren, I had heard McLaren just literally won the championship recently. And it would have been before this set, or would have been after the set was designed and already probably almost packaged. So it's kind of interesting that they actually managed to get the right one, the winning team for this year. So maybe they'll sell some more. And it's the first time I've seen Google Chrome logos on anything because it's sponsored by Chrome and MasterCard.
Yes.
So when I worked at the Lego store was when the first Speed Champions that had the Ferrari came out.
Okay.
And about a 12-minute drive from the Lego store that I was working at was the local Ferrari dealership for Atlanta. And one after the other, all of the salesperson came in to buy the Lego Ferrari to set on their desk in the sales floor because they all had to, once one of them bought it, the other one's like, "Ooh, I need that."
Yeah.
That's a nice selling. That's a nice sales accessory.
All right. Also announced this week was the Ninjago X1 Ninja Charger 15th anniversary edition. So this is based on one of the early sets that came out 15 years ago. But they've definitely made it look a lot better than the original set was.
And a lot bigger, too.
And a lot bigger and a lot more expensive. It's
I kind of like it, though.
I do. I think it looks beautiful. It's actually a pretty decent looking vehicle. Releasing June 1st, 691 pieces, retailing for $89.99 US. So it's an updated version of the X1 Ninjago Charger to celebrate 15th anniversary. The last version of the vehicle was 2021. This new one still has the hidden motorcycle inside, the X1 and the minifigure of General Cryptor Kai and the exclusive 50th anniversary Master of Shadows figure. What's so funny?
Shouldn't the driver be like a red figure and not a black figure? I'm just saying go with the color. Oh, it is red. Okay.
Yeah, this is the bad guy.
Oh,
the driver's in there, but yeah, the front opens up.
The general is the bad guy.
Is the general,
and then Kai is the
and it comes with an exclusive 15th anniversary figure as well.
It was not in the Ninjago movie, so I don't know these people.
Yeah, the Ninjago movie actually had nothing to do with the actual TV show.
Yeah.
It was a different storyline, and I mean, it was the same 4 characters.
Yeah, but it had that great line.
Which one?
Lloyd.
Lloyd? Yeah. True.
No, my name is Lloyd. No, I named you. You're Lloyd.
All right, into some Star Wars news. If you didn't watch the trailer this week, it dropped the new Mandalorian trailer, and it's looking nice. And I have to say, some of these sets that I've seen, I'm like, I could maybe buy one of those.
Yeah, but that particular one is upsetting.
This one is ugly. Yeah, this one I'm not liking. So the Mandalorian official sets were announced. First one here being this one being the Grogu Mandalorian Apprentice.
It's $150 Canadian.
Yeah, $129 US, 1,200 pieces, releasing April 22nd.
Like the previous version looked better.
Yeah,
and it was $100 Canadian.
Yeah,
I'm glad I have the previous version.
There's a 50% increase and a 100% increase in ugliness. I mean,
but you know why? Because he comes with cookies. And he comes with a piece of Beskar. Beskar's expensive.
Because everybody
not
knows
in Lego form, dude.
Everybody knows that when Yoda's hit their teenager years, they look all awkward. So he's the awkward.
He's definitely not in his teenage years, though. But
how do you know?
Because I think they said he's about 50 years old at the beginning of the Mando movie.
We don't know when the new movie is set.
And we know Yoda died at 900.
Yeah.
So he's maybe 55 now.
You don't know the gestation cycle of the maturation cycle.
But we do. We've seen Yoda, and there was another.
He was almost dead when we got to him. I mean,
yeah, he was 900 years old.
I can see this cannot be
solved almost 900 years old.
When 900 years old you be, you know, doesn't he say when 900?
Yes, he
when
does.
Almost 900 years old you'll be.
Okay. Fine. All right. Here's the ones that are a little more interesting. So the other sets that were announced, they were ahead of the New York Toy Fair. The sets are being based on the upcoming Mandalorian Grogu movie. So first up, we have some brickheads, 661 pieces, $39.99 US, available April 26th. So we get the little repair guys from the movie. I can't remember what they're actually. Oh wait, it's probably right here. The Anslin. We get an Imperial Remnant Trooper, Mandalorian Grogu, and Colonel Ward, who is Sigourney Weaver. Spoiler, maybe not spoiler, but anyways. There's also an AT-RT attack for 297 pieces, $44.99, featuring Grogu, the Mandalorian, and an Imperial Remnant Trooper, and a little walker in a tower that opens up so you can store your weapons stuff inside. Look, it's a weapons locker. This one's meh, whatever. And it comes with a Grogu. I think this is a new mold for Grogu. Although this one doesn't have the print on it of his Beskar armor. There's a few others that do. I don't know if this Mando is a new print or not. I didn't really pay attention enough to know. Next,
you don't know the species of the repair guys. You're like, whatever.
The droid dude.
Droid dude.
Are you done?
Rant over.
The Anzellan Starship, 701 pieces, $75.99. So this one's actually price per piece is almost in line with.
Yeah, that's a great price per piece.
But that's because there's no minifigures in it. It's April 26th, and it has
there's three minifigs.
Yeah, but they're not like full minifigures. They're like the smaller scale figures. I'm not saying that, I mean, they're new molds, so ideally they probably should have been more money.
Yeah.
But this ship is designed on their scale. So I don't know if in the movie if like they'll ever have a human inside of it, like a Mando will be able to go inside, and if so, that will kind of screw up the whole scale. There is a droid in here though, so it is minifigure scale for that. No, not that. Roger. What are they called again?
The battle droid.
Battle droid? Is it just battle droid? I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Because they never really did well in battle.
Roger.
So obviously the battle droid will not fit through that door. But I like the look of the ship. It's kind of an interesting.
Roger.
It looks different it doesn't look like all the other Jedi starfighters that we've already got.
Yeah.
Or it's not another X-wing. Oh look, an X-wing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it would be nice if it was a minifig scale, but that'd probably be a lot more money. And as you can see, we have the new figure molds. I'm assuming these are. I don't think we've had this figure in the past.
Apes in space, woo!
But and then, like I said, the Grogu.
He has that biscuit armor now.
Yeah, next up, we have the Razor Crest, 930 pieces for $150.
The Razor Crest 2?
Yeah, they don't really say, do they? April 26th.
The other one was like a million pieces.
The other one was
on the surface of a planet.
I think the other one was renamed to the ship formerly known as the Razor Crest. But yeah, 930 pieces for $150. So obviously they're getting us back here on this price per part ratio.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, story-wise, to me, it doesn't make sense to bring back the Razor Crest, but
well, I mean, he obviously loves that ship.
People love that ship, and
it is a different version of the ship because it's got different paint scheme and stuff. So you assume he just picked up another. Different. He just went to the used ship lot and just bought a new one. Okay. God. These are like the Toyota Camrys of the Star Wars world.
The Toyota Camry. Not very fast, but very reliable.
Well, unless they get blasted.
Not fun to drive at all.
Wait, no, not what's a vehicle that fell apart really easily? Because that might be more comparable.
Pinto?
Because no, they just blew up. Well, I guess technically.
It's a Pinto. It's the Pinto of the Star Wars universe.
We've only ever seen one blow up, so I guess we can't make
Chevette.
that generalization. The Chevette, yeah, that's more possible. All right, so this one, it is smaller than the previous minifigure scale Razor Crest. It's like both narrower, or not as wide, and not as long. It comes with a Grogu, a Mandalorian,
Beskar armor,
Zeb, and Ward, Commander Ward, Captain Ward. I forget what her name was, what her moniker was, and another trooper. Did it actually say in the box?
Are we going to count Grogu as a full figure because he's a little dude?
Yeah, well, he's 2 pieces. I think his head comes off. Doesn't it?
Battle Droid count as a figure in the other set?
Well, if it's in an advent calendar, it does. Anyway, and then last but not least is another X-Wing, but it is New Republic. 558 pieces, $69.99. April 1st release. Comes with R2 and a
ladder.
Oh, correction, not an R2. Yeah, not an R2. My bad.
It comes in green.
It's an R2 unit. You can say.
I'm just trying to get a better picture of the box to see the characters. Oh, actually, this will just tell us the character.
Or an astromech.
Yes. Yeah.
It's an.
I'm trying to find the names. Oh, here we go. Colonel Ward, Carson Teva, and where's the R2 unit?
It's just called the New Republic Astromech. It doesn't even get a number and a letter. That is
maybe because they don't want to give it away yet.
That is so discriminatory.
I think
those Astromechs deserve their full name.
They need their moniker. Interesting though, the Carson
at least that if they don't get a name, they at least get a designation. Like
like
R5.
The green one, like R4GR or something.
Carson Teva was the guy from no, the
Corner Gas.
The corner, no, not Corner Gas. The convenience store.
Yeah,
wasn't Corner Gas.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of it right now, but the Korean convenience store, and he was the father. He was Appa, in that one. So, and we've seen him before. He's been in the Mando series as well. He saved them. He saved Mando on the ice planet that they were on. Crap. Callum built a model of that, and I should know the name of it. But anyways. So yeah, I mean, I might buy this X-Wing. I have to say.
What? I'm waiting for the UCS version.
I like the look of it. And I don't need a UCS version.
Well, do you if you don't want the green astromech, I could slip you a few Canadian rubles.
You could try. I can just withhold hats from you, so you know.
I still have the Canadian currency from the last time when I was at your Lego show in Toronto. It's still like wadded up on my dresser. I've never taken it to the bank to exchange it. So
Fair enough.
if I come up with Rico Mini, I'm just going to put it in my pocket, and I've got like $80. And
I tend to do that with American money, but in the like when what happened, I just cashed it all in. I'm like, yeah, I don't need American money for a few years. All right. Lego Ideas, Snoopy, Peanuts, Snoopy's Doghouse was officially announced. I love this one. I think it's awesome. Will I buy it? Probably not, but I still think it's awesome. So Lego has officially revealed the next idea set, Peanuts Snoopy Doghouse, releasing June 1st. Pre-orders today. Set has 964 pieces and retail for $89.99. I'm guessing it's probably about 110 or 120 US or Canadian. I don't know, but the set features Snoopy and his iconic red doghouse and typewriter, along with Woodstock, who I couldn't remember his name the other day in our chat, and I apologize. When you lift up the doghouse, you get a night scene with a campfire for Snoopy and Woodstock to toast marshmallows. Snoopy is also posable with him able to sit or stand or sit, stand, or lay down. I mean, standing and laying down is pretty much the same thing. You just vertical or not, but okay. So yeah, the original Lego idea set was just Snoopy and Woodstock sitting in front of a campfire. So they did change everything about this set pretty much. Like they redesigned Snoopy, they made Woodstock, they redesigned Woodstock. They did give the ability, like mentioned, you can lift the doghouse right up and you can just unfold the night starry sky, which is kind of cool. They have a new part introduced for Woodstock's hair or his feathers, and there's also grass on the around the doghouse.
I can't wait for someone to make the Red Baron out of Snoopy in his doghouse.
Yeah.
That's gonna get remade into multiple colors. I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This part is gonna be awesome. Like just you have your little house and you have a few tufts of grass sticking up. I think that'll be awesome. Yeah, and this was kind of like the original ideas picture that they had with just the fireplace. So obviously you can remove the fireplace off the base. There has been other people have done comparisons of the two. It looks like Snoopy's legs, from what I saw in a picture, it looks like Snoopy's legs just are a clip that pop off, and then you can just put them in the other direction, like you just reverse it. So I'm not sure how accurate that was. My assumption was, but we'll go with it.
But I like the build. I mean, it looks like Snoopy.
I agree.
From the get-go, you instantly recognize him.
Yeah, and you still know it's Lego though because of all the holes in the nose and the curves where it's like, yeah, that works.
He has curves in all the right places.
He does. He's got holes in all the wrong places, but that's what he does right around his nose. So I did pull up the brick set or the look at the size of this doghouse. I was saying to Matt before the show, I thought these were like 1x3 tiles, but they're like 2x6 tiles. This doghouse is massive.
Telling that to me, not Matt.
Oh, sorry. Well, because Matt's usually on before the stream and usually come on afterwards, like later. So, and this time it was almost reversed. Paul had mentioned somehow the Razor Crest returned. Yes, it did. So, here's the picture I saw. So it looks like you basically pull his belly off and then you can you can rotate the way it's hooked up. Oh no, it actually comes with two different sets of legs. Interesting. So yeah, they talk about the new molds, which we mentioned these new grass pieces and Woodstock's hair. The helmet dome is this piece I wasn't sure of at first, but 5748 or 5648. Yeah, okay, it's just the globe. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that was, and now that I see that part, it's like, oh, okay. And Snoopy's nose is like one of the larger ball pieces that they've had with a stud on the back. There's some printed pieces. It was a dark and stormy night for the typewriter. The Snoopy tile.
That's cute. I want that tile.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would be that would be if you're not buying the set. I don't know if you'd be able to get that on Bricks and Pieces because of the
yeah, you get a Bricklink
IP, yeah,
the IP related. I thought they would show the original idea set, but looks like they didn't here because they're focusing on the new set versus what's the difference. They also did a quick breakdown of the education at home sets that we talked about previously on New Elementary. I didn't get a chance to look at this to see. Oh, new elements. So there is this isn't a new element though. This was available previously. It's just in a different color.
It's a recolor. Yeah,
So
it wasn't available in the Earth Blue.
Yeah,
but
it's funny though that it says new elements.
Earth Blue.
Some recolors of the windscreens. The space tile is a different color, different printed color.
Yep.
And then, like we said, we talked about the minifigures previously as well. And then models. I don't know if they actually break this down by set. Yeah, new elements in the whale set. The rock panels in white. They also have a new printed tile. The figures. Scroll down some more. This is the bigger space set. So they have the
Mars set.
This little tiny piece, which I'll hold up close to my camera.
Yeah, the flower petal holder piece.
No, it's not a flower. It's a 2x2 round, or it's a 2x2 plate, just with the circular.
Yeah, but you can clip little flower clips onto it.
Okay, fine, Matt.
Somebody doesn't build botanicals.
Somebody doesn't build botanicals or translate blue pieces. But anyways,
there's space flowers, Jack.
The windscreen. The new 16x16 plate in dark orange, Mr. Sincere. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
For no reason at all. More of the tiles. Some figs again. This wheel is a recolor. It looks a bit in white. Which would be kind of nice. I need to build me some sets soon, or some custom things. I don't know. I'd last with the art.
Something.
I need to build something. I need to build a mock. I've been in a dry spell for the past few months.
I built this entire thing during the show.
That's not a mock though. There is a new piece in this one, which is a 2x2 plate with rubber foot. Now I have seen pictures of this in the past year, so I don't know how new this actually is. This is the only set to contain this mold. This is the only set to contain a mold that is new to retail sets. Oh, because this is retail sets. As it has only appeared in other LEGO educational sets, it was never available on Pick-a-Brick. The rubber foot is used to prevent a model from sliding on a table. So, it's kind of interesting part.
If you say so.
I do. And then some recolors in Nougat. Yeah, we do Nougat. Hold on, sorry.
Hello, Nougat.
Nougat.
New figs. Okay, that's it for that one.
New figs.
One more to look at, which is the beautiful horse from the Creator 3-in-1 sets, and this leads us into our next topic because of the horse. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Is it a fire horse?
It is. Well, this isn't a fire horse, but it is fire horse that leads us into this next one. And if you ever see a horse on fire, please let someone know. So they have some unique parts in here.
Let someone know.
Don't ride a flaming horse. Do not get on the horse.
Preferably either like a fireman or like the owner of the horse. Dude, your horse is on fire.
All right.
Check engine light.
For the record, if the horse is a Mustang or a Pinto, don't say your Mustang or Pinto is on fire. Please say your horse is on fire, because they're just going to think it's their car. And in the case of the Pinto, they'll just be like, it's always on fire. But anyways, if you don't know what a Ford Pinto is, you're probably lucky. So yeah, there's that bright green slope here, the 1x6 slope. And then
that is very bright.
It is really bright. Yeah, it looks really bright on here, but it's not. It's just a lighter green, right? It's just for some reason the contrast on this picture is just.
It looks phosphorescent in the picture.
It does.
Glow in the dark green, like.
Yeah, agreed. And then the medium nougat 3x2
nougat
piece, which is like nougat. Wow. I've seen these in so many colors that you just forget when there's a color not made yet.
Bring me your English nougats.
Nougat rare parts. More parts in nougat. Lots of nougat and brown in this.
Nougat.
And then they talk about the horses as well. But speaking of horses, this year is the year of the horse. Chinese New Year. Happy New Year.
Fire horse.
And this is the
fire horse.
You know when you're thinking of something to say and then something else comes up and then you just totally lose your train of thought. Yes, happy Chinese New Year to everybody out there. Matt came up with a brilliant idea and Dave said, I don't care about this, but we're still going to do it anyhow.
I'll be right back.
How does that
it's Matt, his topic and he's leaving.
Anyway, Matt wanted to look at all the Chinese New Year sets and kind of say which ones we thought were decent in that. So this year's to me are not as great as some of the previous years. I mean, my girlfriend really loved this one. She actually did buy the set and built it recently, which is one of the latest ones. So I mean, to someone from China, a lot of these probably have more meaning than to us Westerners from out here. Oh, look, Matt came back.
Oh, someone from Quebec.
It was in the room next door. But...
What? Oh, that was the Chinese the Asian exclusive one that we couldn't get.
Yes, one of my hockey friends has to go to Asia for work, and he bought it and pulled the poly bags out of the box and put it in his luggage to bring it personally for Matt.
That is awesome. We'll see that picture here. Yeah, that was one of in the very first early years of them doing those sets. They only sold in the Asian market, and they were harder to get for sure. And after that, like people complained, and Lego then said, "We'll sell these sets at all markets." And then they kind of don't always come back to that promise, but you know, smart brick. So yeah, but yeah. First up, Fortune Master, which as I was saying a few minutes ago, is my girlfriend really loved this one. This is the one of the new ones for this year.
Oh, that's a fun smile on the face. That's actually very well done. It's good. It's good sculpt.
Yeah. There's also the Lion Dance set, which I think this is the gift for purchase that just recently came out, which is a decent looking little set as well.
That was a gift with purchase?
Yeah, this was a gift for purchase.
Oh, I missed it then.
You did. It was available for like over a week. I've got one right here. So
what's the number? 409 4915. I'm going to see how much it goes. I'm going to look at how much it goes. Sometimes those GWPs go for really cheap on Bricklink.
Yeah. So. Okay, mental note. If we ever want Sincere to shut up, just start talking about Chinese New Year sets.
It's his kryptonite.
It's his kryptonite. There's the Fortune Firecracker, which, again, I like the playset style sets that they come out with. Like, these ones, to me, don't do it for me. This one is a firecracker. Wait, I thought Lego was against like dynamite and firecracker stores and things like that. Anyway, remember that city set that was the Dynamite Factory, or I forget what it was called, but the Year of the Horse set, which was also a gift for purchase.
Remember the Offspray?
Yes, exactly. The Lucky Knot set, which has been a gift for purchase numerous times over the past 2 years. I think I have 3 of these in my backlog of sets to get rid of. Matt, you've probably had those ones too.
I have 1 or 2.
The Auspicious Dragon, which is very nice.
I might get that one.
This is from 2024. So, yeah, we're going back in time. These are not all the current sets. Also from 2024 was the Festive Calendar. The Galloping Horses is actually from this year.
I love that backdrop.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, none of the horses are on fire.
Well done.
Fire horses.
Someone just messaged me to say, "Is David okay?" Because I mentioned to them that you were not wanting to talk about the Chinese New Year sets, and maybe she saw you screaming in the background to yourself. Anyways, the Galloping Horses.
Fire horses.
Fire horses. Yes. The Lucky Cat set, which is adorable, I have to admit.
I will buy this.
Again, 2025. So.
Oh crap!
Yeah, this one is current. You can probably still find the Lucky Cat.
I think Matt wanted to talk about this subject to see all the sets.
All the ones that you missed, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I bought a New Year set every year that they come out, except last year. I guess I skipped last year. I don't know if I was just busy when they came out, but I didn't buy any of the ones last year. But I have the very first gen right here. I mean, I bought one every single.
Well, and again, they didn't really do a lot of minifig scale type sets. I mean, this one has 2 minifigs with it. But to me, it's not really a minifig set. Now, they did have the big lantern set, which is further on. The Year of the Snake set, which was a gift for purchase. Yeah, this one here, the Trotting Lantern, which does have minifigs in it and does open up. Again, I didn't really find the appeal to this. I know a lot of people did, but it didn't really seem that interesting to me because I don't know the lore behind it, shall we say. But it does have a light brick in it, and it projects an image out of it. There's also a Good Fortune, which was a scroll, a fan, and a little vase here thingy.
Yeah, I love the decoration on that round piece, but
yeah, that's fairly cool. I love the money boats. That's just what I've started calling them because they do mean good fortune or something like that. But I've just been calling them money boats, and it drives people crazy. You know who you are. Family Reunion Celebration. I do own this.
Love this set.
I own this set.
It's gorgeous.
I still have it built, but I was just
ACY.
I may take this one apart in the next month or two just because I need the shelf space and I need to reorganize some stuff. So we'll see what happens. But I do still have that one together. The Year of the Dragon gift of purchase from 2024. I don't recall this one. God of Fortune, Chinese traditional. This is one of those weird numbered ones, so I don't know where this came from. I don't think I've ever seen this one. And sorry, I just realized the chat's in the way. And I can't. Oh yeah, I can move the image. Good. There we go.
You are weird.
Do you recognize this one, Matt?
No, I don't remember seeing it before.
No, I don't either. I'm going to open that up in a new tab, and we'll look at it in a minute. There's also the Lunar New Year Parade, which I do have a copy of this. This is where we got our purple. Was it the purple air tank and helmet? I think.
Yes.
This one I haven't taken apart, I'll admit, but I did have it built for a few years. The Lunar New Year days. Sorry, the Lunar New Year display, which also has those money boats on it.
It's going well.
I'm just trying to drive people crazy now by saying money boats, but anyways.
Money boat, the money.
It's a decent looking display. I mean, I won't argue with that one. It's fun looking. The Lunar New Year Ice Festival, which I still have this one built. This was a very fun build because it came with the trans opaque panels for the ice, and there's cell phones and stuff buried in under the water. It's kind of fun. The Lunar New Year Traditions as well was one from 2022. Different scenes from Lunar New Year, lots of minifigures. The Spring Lantern Festival set, I still have this one put together. This is the one where you touch the bull's butt and it lights up. It's true. I'm not lying. It has a light brick in the back, and you trigger it by touching the bull's butt.
I'm biting my tongue right now.
I know.
Please touch my butt to light.
I think my tongue is bleeding. I bit it so hard.
I said bull, not bear. The Story of Nyan set as well.
I love Nyan bread.
I get so light up.
not that type of bread, Max. The Chinese New Year Temple Fair. I never did get this one.
I have that one. It's right next door. You want me to go get it?
No, it's okay. This one didn't appeal to me.
What? It's got all kinds of really cool printed stuff on it.
Yeah, I guess.
But it was really expensive.
It was really expensive. The Lion Dance, which also came out that year, I'm pretty sure, because this was 2020 and this is 2020 as well.
Because we're all made of money, according to Lego. And
we're
parts
not.
of us.
Well, they've seen how much we spend, so I mean, they're not wrong, right?
Yeah. Dragon Boat Race, but I'll call this Dragon Boat Race 2.0 because this is the second Dragon Boat Race set they came out with. The first one I think was one that you couldn't get in North America. Dancing Dragon or Dragon Dance, I still have this one together.
Yep. I bet next door too.
Yeah, this one has a fun mechanism where you turn the crank and the dragon, moves up and down and stuff. Here we go. The Chinese New Year's Eve dinner that Matt has, and a lot of us don't because back in 2019 it wasn't available in North America.
And it has a lot. I don't know if I turn, but the table has all these printed tiles.
Yeah.
That have like the food products and stuff. And
Matt, I just made it easier to.
Here, don't mind the dust on mine.
Yeah. Well, there's no dust on the picture, so we're good there. Oh, now I got to scroll down because it closed.
I really don't mind the dust. I really don't mind the dust.
Just so you know, I'm at 6% battery, so if I disappear, that's what happened. I don't hate you.
Yeah, well, that's fair. 2023 Money Tree, the Jade Rabbit. I'm going to go through a lot of these quickly because they're smaller. Yeah, Year of the Rabbit, Year of the Tiger, Year of the Ox, Year of the Rat, Year of the Dog, Year of the Rooster, Year of the Monkey, Year of the Sheep, and then the very first Year of the Snake set, which again was only available in the Asian market back in 2013. I thought there was another Dragon Boat Race set. Maybe I thought that must have been the first one. Sorry, I thought there were two Dragon Boat Race sets. I misspoke there. But yeah. And then going back to this one that we saw that we didn't recognize, the God of Fortune, miscellaneous, Ziploc bag packaging, Lego exclusive. Is there any write-up on where this is available? No. This item is not available or listed at Bricklink. Interesting. Never have heard of this set before in the past. God of Fortune. Wow, Lego used the word God? No, I'm just being sarcastic, but
they were swearing.
Remember the offspring.
God of Fortune.
I'm just going to quickly type this number into Bricklink. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't exist because they don't have it here, but God of parts, minifigures, and books. Yeah. Doesn't look to be anything. I mean, they have a God of Fortune minifigure, but not an actual set. So interesting. So that must have been a fairly rare set in the first place if it didn't even appear anywhere. Let's do a quick Google search on it too. A limited edition seasonal set released in 2023 for the Chinese New Year, often paired with the Opera Singer 4-in-1 set. This promotional set featured the deity designed to bring good luck. Consists of 131 pieces, but where was it available? Notably in Singapore with high value purchases. So it was like a Singapore exclusive type set.
What?
Yeah. So, it's also listed under set number. Let's look for this set number in Bricklink and just see. Isn't this fun, kids? Dave is tuned out completely. He's looking at TV.
Matt's looking at hat sales.
Yeah. All right, so that's our chat then for the night.
I'm building something and it has instructions.
You're with me. I usually look up high into the sky for instructions. I know you have a TV up there. I'm just bugging it. And just in chat. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat here. Does anyone sue? No, we talked. Somehow the Razorcrest returned. We talked about that. We wrapped up the Ottawa Lego show put on by our LUG last Monday at the Science and Tech Museum. It was 3 weekend show and Family Day Monday. We had 10,000 people stroll through. Wow, that's awesome. The museum is very happy and would love to have us back next year. Yeah, to get into a museum and do a show like that, especially over a long period of time, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, thoughts on this in chat? Thoughts on this banner or having the text here? I think we definitely need to darken the background a bit more. Like change the message opacity.
The biggest issue I see.
I didn't do that.
Is that the white background the black text on white background is very legible, but the white of your screen sometimes
like this white, the white like of
the flag.
Well,
sorry, I'm not trying to disrespect
No.
the flag.
No, you're not trying. I don't know. I don't know how it came up with these colors. I mean, this is probably better here, right? Maybe that's a better way of doing it. Again, so I'm not doing these changes. This is just flipping like this as I'm playing with the settings. Anyways, we can play with it some more. Let us know in chat what you think. Background opacity. Oh, we can look. We can make it bigger and cover Dave's face.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Can we make it wider? Oh, we can make it wider too. Okay, now I'm just. Well, that's not great. Anyway, yeah. So, just make Dave look like a fool now.
What?
I don't know. We'll play with it a little bit more. I mean, this to me, this text seems really big now.
You're going to fiddle.
Probably because see again, this is weird. There must be a bug in the system that is changing like that. But anyway, apparently Dave just has to be first. Anyway,
I'm back.
We are at
now we're in 47 minutes.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was looking at the screen and I couldn't see it for some reason, and I got
well,
confused.
an hour and 46 minutes because we started a minute late.
This is true.
That wasn't on the dot.
I was not. No. I think we will call it here because I have to wake up early tomorrow to head to the Toronto office. So thank you everybody for coming out. We will talk with you next week, where Matt will build another food truck maybe for $5.
Hi everyone. We love you.
I'm hoping
nice to your neighbors.
I'm hoping that I will have the teal tractor set delivered by next show. So
the teal tractor set?
Oh yes, that's it. That's what I'm talking. We can show ours simultaneously.
We can show our tractors together.
Synchronized tractoring.
Yes, I will have 2 more Speed Champion sets probably built by then because I'm going to build them this weekend. But
nice.
Anyways, thank you everybody for coming out. I've already got the button ready to click, so we will say bye, and we will be back next week, same time, same station. Who knows which people we will have? We'll see.